Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Shawtee, Devi. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It really helps me a lot. Don't forget to check out my website, paradoxastrology.com. Book your consultation today. I can help you with anything. And if you'd like more exclusive occult videos that I don't post on YouTube, consider subscribing to my Patreon. It also helps to support this channel. Okay, let's get into this video about the Mars transit in Sagittarius. And this is a very fiery and explosive one, which will change many things. Now, this is a fight for truth. First in Mula, when we get to the root problem by investigations, and then into Purva Ashadha, where we hit the target and claim victory. And then the battle continues into Uttara Ashadha, and then we get permanent victory. So on December 7th, it goes into Mula Nakshatra as it enters Sagittarius, which can bring explosive events as it is ruled by Ketu. Mars and Ketu cut, and it brings aggressive acts in the name of religion, in foreign matters, also in relation to higher education and travel. Sun will enter Sagittarius on December 15th, which will bring leaders into this action, and it will intensify these events. This can be dealing with death as well. This also brings medical issues or health issues. Now, when it enters Sagittarius, it's going to square Saturn in Pisces, which is hospitalizations. We also have Saturn, Jupiter, and Ketu aspecting Sagittarius. So there's going to be so many planets in Sagittarius. We're going to have, at one point, we're going to have 4 planets in Sagittarius and then have 3 planets aspecting Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is getting highlighted so much, and so many changes are going to happen here. And there's going to be some conflicts, there's going to be some transformations as well. So by December 19th, we have these 4 planets in Sagittarius aspected by 3, and this is the day of the new moon. And we'll see major events unfold wherever Sagittarius lies in your chart. For the US, this is its ascendant, and I have a separate video about the US, and I break that down. It's also going to aspect Trump's ascendant as well. So there's major explosive events happening, and you can check out my video about that. Now, Mars and Venus are combust, and this is showing that people and their actions will be misdirected in terms of money and business. It's a major transformation that must occur. Endings will take place, and there could be frustration as it squares Saturn. Sagittarius is the sign of war, and that will ramp up when we get into Purva Ashadha. But first, Jupiter's aspect is showing us that there's a second chance or renewal at something, even if it seems very intense. It's a fire sign with Mars, and Sun is a fire sign. Also, Jupiter and Ketu both are bringing fire, so it's very hot. And Saturn is showing a dark, diabolical agenda by the powers that be, something two-faced in order to end something. It's about death. It has to do with gaining wealth as well, and it's the pharmaceutical industry. Mula is about cutting and destroying things, aggressive acts out of ego and arrogance. Now in the story, it is about Ravana and Kamsa, who start killing and harassing after gaining influence and power. Someone who gains a lot of wealth and it gets to their head and violent acts occur. This is definitely going to be the US. Now, this can be leaders cutting things that they don't find useful anymore, and has to do with money, as Venus is here. Then on December 24th, it transits into Purva Ashadha. Now, this is the invincible one, the undefeated. It's about fanning the flames to keep the aggressive acts going, and this is why it relates to war. And this nakshatra is used by the elites to start an agenda, because whatever you do during this time, it becomes victorious. So they always use this nakshatra. Whenever we have so many planets in Sagittarius, this creates major events. So that's why they want to create a major event and be victorious in it. But you can be victorious in it as well if you do something during this time. This nakshatra is used to conceal facts and information. Aggressive acts in the water and oceans, fanning the flames, can be extreme heats and fires around the world. This is the churning of the ocean, which brings out the angel and the devil within an individual. Mars can become very aggressive here, and it feels like it can't lose, so it becomes very extra violent, doing anything it can because it wants to. This is great for ambition, but we must use this energy in the right direction, not impulsively or in ego, as mistakes can be made. If it's made in the right way, it can lead to rejuvenation. So this is also going to be dealing with people who are psychics and mediums, preachers as well, people in entertainment, oil industry, weapons, war strategies, motivational speakers. It's a good time for that. There could be accidents involving transport as well. This is aspected by Jupiter, which is hitting a target. Then on December 29th, K2 will be trying Mars exactly, and the moon will be in Aries at this time in Bharani Nakshatra on that day, but it can happen around this day. There can be conflicts with the courts, the mentality of the leaders, something new, and aggressive acts to do with foreign nations, religion, and science. Then on January 11th, this goes into Uttara Ashadha, which is the ladder conquered, the elephant tusk used for fighting, for aggressive acts and declarations of war. At this time, we'll have Mars, Sun, Venus in this nakshatra, and Mercury in Purvashada as well, bringing many elements of war, which can continue as they enter into Capricorn, end of January. We will also have a new moon here, as well as 5 planets, 6 including Pluto, because it goes into Capricorn as well. So now we go into Capricorn, and this will conjunct the US natal Pluto and K2 in the second house of money and speech. So the US will transform its identity, and then all of a sudden it's going to transform its second house of what it values: speech, money, free speech as well. This could be an attack on free speech, attack on goodness and truth, food, money. It signals a new beginning and the removal of obstacles. Mars will be exalted at this time. Very, very strong Mars. This nakshatra is about kings and their responsibility, ancestors, and the responsibility of the forefathers and traditional values of many countries, and it gives permanent victory, but these can be demolished. Now, January 3rd, there's a possible warlike attack that can happen in the homelands or a natural disaster onto Israel. And when it's in Purvashada and Uttarashada, there can be some courage to follow these types of professions, but also there can be some attacks on these professions, like priests and counselors, astrologers. It's dealing with athletes, so there's going to be a lot of sports happening at this time. Military, people needing security, combat sports, but also there can be attacks on judges or government officials as well, and politicians being very aggressive. So that's just a little bit of what I see. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you in the next one.